We have to protect the taxpayer, and we have to protect the homeowners and the consumers. This isn't about Hank Paulson and what he said. It's about the mismanagement of the Bush administration of our economy. We have a situation because the mortgage-backed securities issue went rampant without any, with all the risk and without any regulation, that we've had the mortgage crisis, and now we have the crisis with our financial institutions who use those mortgage-backed securities. So it's about the mismanagement of the Bush administration. And we have to, again, make a judgment about any institution as to how it affects the consumer, the homeowner, the taxpayer, competitiveness in our society. But I think the American people have had it with this situation where the middle-income people in our country are not protected from the ramifications of the risk-taking and the greed of these financial institutions.
Now, Madam Speaker, you mentioned Republican mismanagement.
Right.
Some of the deregulation was signed into law by President Clinton. Some Democrats, including Joe Biden, voted for it. John McCain is making the case that we need reform and that this has been a bipartisan failure, influenced by a lot of lobbying. There's been accusations that Democrats held up GSE reform. Does your party deserve some responsibility?
No. John McCain said that this is a result of over-regulation by the Democrats in Congress. Either he doesn't know what he's talking about, or he's misrepresenting the facts as he knows them. But it's simply not true.
What should Congress do now, and should Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac be privatized in the next Congress?
Well, to answer the second question first, in the next Congress with the new president, I think that we will have a restructuring of those institutions. Are they quasi-governmental organizations? Are they quasi-non-governmental organizations? Should they just be sharehold private institutions, or should we have
what's your view?
We have to examine that, and I've asked the Chairman Frank and the Chairman Waxman, the chairman of our Oversight and Reform Committee, to take a look at both of those. In addition to which, they'd have to look at the regulation that we need, whether it's to use the authorities that they have that they neglected, or to put in other regulation related to risk and mortgage-backed securities, which took our housing industry into a serious downturn and now have taken our financial institutions into one as well.